The sky was the color of a dove's wing, heavy with the promise of more snow. Orsa and her cub, Ira, were trekking through the great pines. The air smelled of cold stone and pine sap. Ira bounced through the drifts, her small paws making perfect deep stars in the fresh powder. "Stay close, little one," Orsa rumbled gently. "The snow has a way of hiding the world." But a bright blue jay flashed through the branches, and Ira couldn't resist. She chased the blue blur deeper into the thicket, her giggles muffled by the falling flakes. The forest felt like a giant, soft pillow, and she felt fast and free as she leaped over fallen logs and dashed under low-hanging boughs, following the bird's song. Suddenly, the wind began to whistle, turning from a whisper to a low growl. The light faded to a thick, milky white as the blizzard arrived. Ira stopped and turned around to find Orsa, but the forest looked different now. When she looked down, the wind had already brushed away her trail. Her paw prints were gone, replaced by a smooth, blank sheet of white. Ira's heart began to thump like a trapped drum. She ran left, then right, but every tree looked the same in the blinding white. "Mama!" she cried, her voice swallowed by the cold wind. She felt very small, and the woods felt very big. She wanted to run as fast as she could to escape the cold, but she didn't know which way was home. A large, warm shape emerged from the white curtain, like a ghost becoming real. It was Orsa. She didn't look angry. She looked like a mountain of calm. Ira rushed to her, burying her cold nose in Orsa's thick, cinnamon-colored fur. "I'm lost, Mama," Ira sobbed. "The path is gone, and I don't know the way." Orsa knelt down so they were eye to eye, her warm breath forming little clouds in the air. "When the eyes are tricked by the snow, Ira, the heart must become the compass," she said softly. "First, we must stop. We do not run when we are lost, for running only moves us further from ourselves. Close your eyes and breathe with me." Ira closed her eyes. She felt Orsa's large, steady paw on her shoulder. They breathed in the cold air, 1, 2, 3, and let it out in a puff of steam. Slowly, the thumping in Ira's chest quieted. The scary forest didn't feel so loud anymore. She felt the ground beneath her paws, solid and sure, even if she couldn't see it. "Now listen," Orsa whispered. "The forest is never silent if you know how to hear." Ira pricked her ears. Beneath the whistle of the wind, she heard a faint, rhythmic thrum-thrum. It was the frozen falls. Then she smelled the faint, sweet scent of the cedar grove that sat right above their cave. The map wasn't on the ground. It was all around her. Ira opened her eyes. She didn't need the paw prints anymore. She pointed her paw toward the sound of the falls, hidden behind the white veil. "That way," she said, her voice steady and strong. Orsa nodded, walking beside her but letting Ira lead. Ira stepped carefully, trusting the sounds and the smells that her panic had hidden before. Soon, the familiar arch of their stone cave appeared through the trees. Inside, it was dry and smelled of old leaves and safety. Ira curled up on her bed of moss, feeling a new kind of strength inside her. "I found the way," she whispered. Orsa tucked her in, whispering back, "You found yourself, Ira. And once you do that, you are never truly lost."